Dum, 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 dum. Good evening, friends. Soviet Workers' Republic resources, Proletarian, Petroleum, Agrarian, Plutonium, polluted, Prefecture. I thought we were going to stress test this train distribution office and its ability to import grain in case of emergency. And also stress test the railroad, really, see what that can do in the case of emergency. Certainly, of course, I have all the trust in it. I have 4 GP40s and a few 19 wagons in total. Yes, so we now say that you hear where you put the grain. That's here. We want this completely filled. You take all the boxcars. I can buy more, I suppose, I hope. Train is waiting for a freeway. Where is it in the meanwhile time? Okay, there you go. Can I buy more boxcars, maybe? You can buy more. Also, you can end up with more than you can actually get in simultaneously, I think. At least when I tried this out the first time, that's how it was. That was a bit annoying. Right, it will take a little time to shunt them out on the passenger line, since they have to cross it in order to get towards the border and then down to the grain storage into there. It's already getting loaded somehow. It's June, we can't have a harvest yet. Some ship. Okay. Oh, that's great. And everything, but I want to test the trains. This looks so good. How many did you send that one? 2. Did you send the third one? Yes, with 1 wagon. You sent the third one. Can we buy more wagons? Yes, it is up to 30 you can have, right. But this, wait, you go home. You go home, you poor thing, and there you go, get something proper configured. This has fuel, but they don't seem to refuel the trains before they send them off. It's unfortunate. Well, it'll work stuff out. Okay, how are they doing here, getting over to the part of the world? They're doing all right. One is already at the customs house, buying crops, although the money is ticking up. We're selling something. Bitumen we're selling. What is this? How did this happen? Right, we're still importing electronics on the other side, out by iron. But I have made some progress, I think, in getting meat over there. Yeah, meat. Food. When they run out of food on the ship that they currently have, it is supposed to come here and try and load food that's available here. These. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Right. Train. Where did you go? You're on your way back. Fantastic. Little bit of a lump in the railway there, but what can you do? It's reasonably smooth. Of course, this joint over to the bridge is Almost perfectly smooth. What the hell? Okay. I'm not complaining. No, definitely not complaining. Maybe we should slow down. It's a downhill and it's quite twisty. No. Oh, you go for it. Sure. I seem to have made it, and there's the third one. Now, what will happen to these? Will these continue just going back and forth, or will they go to the thing first? What happens if you do this nowadays? This used to destroy your save game. If you went point of view into a tunnel, but they fixed it. Look, it even has an interior. So it's very quiet in the tunnel, though. Very quiet in the tunnel. Not really what I would have expected. Would have expected it to be louder, because all the noise is contained in a very small space. But here we are. That's the station. And if we take you out to the overlay tool with the crops, see it's getting filled up. Now, when you're unloaded here, will you then go back to the border customs house? And how will that work? Because you see, here comes the next train. Now, you ought to stand and wait nicely around here. I would suggest. Be a good spot. It's red, so yeah. And then the other one will come out, either go home or go via this line out and back to the border. See what it does. It has in its thing to go to the train distribution office. Does it really need to go there in between each and every? You go to the border house. You figure that out maybe. I can't send back to workplace. I can do. That's not what I want to do. I want to send you do more work before you go home. Okay, it doesn't work like that then. Nope. This is rubbish result. It's a good test, stress test still. It doesn't work as it's supposed to. We've learned. But nevertheless, annoying. You can go now. I'm pretty sure. Yes, all of that is red, but what does it matter to you, because you're not going that way? Okay, fine, I'll put in a few semaphores here. Make you all happier. So you had to go all the way home and hold up traffic and stand and wait. Disappointed. You should have gone directly back to the customs house. I didn't fill you up with fuel this time neither. What's the point of keeping these in fuel? Then gauged rail track further along the way. Yeah, it is a bit busy, and we're screwing with important flow of workers. 503 workers in the steel mill, though. That can't be bad. How's the pollution around here? It is pretty bad. It is completely terrible. Okay. For quite a large place around it here. Pollution overall 21%. Oh, we're keeping it rather steady. Yes. But why are you waiting all the way back here? Yellow, it says. Are you waiting for your colleague to come back? No. But you know, if you stand around waiting there, it will be red forever. Yes. Okay, maybe not now. Maybe now you'll get the green. But then that one comes. So you have to hurry. Oh, this isn't working out really nicely. Yeah, but you could proceed to this one. Why don't you? Yes, I know that the rail track is engaged further along the way, but I don't care. Just go. Wait, this doesn't look right. Yeah. Pause. Red. Red. There should be a train in this block then. There is a train in this block, shut up. Sorry. Yes, finally you got to go. That's inefficient, very, very inefficient. I was hoping that they'd go shuttle traffic, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But no. Why are you stopping here? Huh? What is this supposed to be? Red? No, it isn't. It's red that way. Again, because there is a train down here. If we do this, say. No, maybe both. No, we want to be able to go out that way and go down that way, even though it doesn't work that way with the trains as they are set up. This we could probably change around to more regular business. It should actually be. Can't play semaphore here. Oh. Doesn't matter because the train distribution office is stupid anyways. No, it's not stupid. It's just not working as I was hoping it would be. Yeah, I'm pondering here. Now we should be pretty much self-sufficient then on everything, right? How much in it's June, say 1.5 years back, domestic consumption of in citizen facility of Electron Tronix 260 tons. 260 tons. How much have we made in the same month? 228 tons. So we're not quite keeping up with the electronics then. It could be because we don't ship electronics over to the other side, actually, come to think of it. So we need to do that then. Yeah, there's lots of stuff you need to set up regarding this. Crap. If we take a look over here. Yeah, we have this. This is supposed to be dedicated for food, more or less, and it sort of more or less is. There's a few other things I've managed to get in here. But there we go. And here we have electronics. things we make ourselves. Electronics, alcohol, electrical components. We do make those too, sure. We make mechanical components too. Can we really be bothered? I don't know. Maybe. We can keep room for a little bit. I don't think that we're building any more conveyors or things. Or street lighting for that matter. Clothing though. Yes. 25 tons. That's things. Great. And then we need a little boat. This. Oh, a little boat. Yeah, or a big one. Could work too. So if you turn, what is it this does? This does all of these things. This has electronics, clothing, alcohol. Doesn't have mechanical components nor electrical components, but we can do. Everything is forbidden for water here. In as cargo for some reason. Okay, fine. We do a bit of clothing. We do a bit of alcohol. I imagine weight-wise we need quite a bit more alcohol than we need clothing. And electronics. Anything else? Yes, mechanical components and electrical components too. Electrical components. Not that many. No. Very good. And that. There we go. Now, you're standing here. You load these things instead. Out of here now, you say. Now you do not go to borders. No. And what you instead do, after this stop, is go over here with all these things. Da, 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 da. Over here, where I really don't want you to wait until unloaded, but I think I'm going to have you wait until unloaded for the time being. Yes, and you managed to get all sorts of things. That's great, you know. We're unloading it from this ship. This ship is should only, it only carries bricks nowadays. That's good. We're getting that emptied out. And then I think we turn the supply around on this. So we supply these warehouses down here with clothing, electronics, and whatever else is needed. Alcohol too. Clothing, electronics. Alcohol. Yes, this one is in busy. Beer distribution, you go here. Now this is a bit messed up. So food, we allow. No, we don't allow food. We do allow clothing though a bit. Alcohol we do allow. Yes, 97 tons. 113 tons, I don't know. And a little bit of mechanical components and a little bit of electrical components. The ship's now leaving. Okay. Good. Think. Yeah. Is that all the things they need? This many of the things they need. Beer distribution is already set to get things out here. You said to load things here. Okay, no, you unload. Unload beer. Topped up. Electronics. Also unload. Electronics topped up. Is that in the other one? No. And clothing. Unload. Topped up. Good. Oh, we should have actually get vehicles coming immediately. Do we have? Yes, we have plenty of vehicles coming. You're bringing beer. You're bringing electronics. Fantastic. So then when the next time the ship comes back, we'll get the opportunity to yes, you see. So I send the ship off. I can buy bricks. We don't make bricks. We could, since we dig for coal, but for the moment we're skipping the bricks and buying them. Last thing. Maybe. Okay. Now you're sailing there. Very good. Meat, too. Right, meat. We have a freezer here. This freezer should be filled with meat. Preferably we should have a larger thing. We can't, really. No, we'll have to suffice with this. We go to the road depot and buy ourselves. Let's see if there isn't a simply ridiculously large thing. Yes. 38 tons of meat. There we go. Very good. You go there. Wait until unloaded. Yes. You go from the meat storage at the meat factory. Which is right here. Load. Get going. How do you look? Driving on this road you look a bit silly, as they all do. Yeah, but that should be good. Maybe. And then we get a meat boat of some kind. Try and get something reasonably sized and so on. To do that bit, get meat to them. I already have an enormous meat boat. Wait, that's right. Didn't I send that over there? I think I did. It's you, isn't it? Where do you go to load? Here, cargo harbor medium. The hell is that? That's here. Okay, Utopia small distribution office. You're already keeping this in meat. Well, I think what you do is you go there. You do not wait till loaded, correct? And you go here. And you load more meat. So you do two loadings in one go, and then you go and unload and wait until unload. Yes. That will be that. We should now be eating our own stuff and everything. Yes, I think so. I have no idea how much grain this is going to use, but speaking of grain, we should turn off this thing. We should not be filling up the grain storage with imported grain, unless it's really low. There you go. 35,500 tons. And last year, last year was the first proper year of all the current farms in production. Last year, how much did we make crops? 20,000 tons. Okay, industry consumption 13,200. Wow. We make a lot more crops that we don't need to even worry about this importing business. Oh, but you never know what's going to happen. Thank you so very much for watching. Good night.